You begin to wonder why you came. Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along in the bitterness, and would have stayed up with you all night had I known how to save a life. What is up? Welcome to another episode of Better Than Cable. You are in here. That was beautiful. Like, low-key, the ramp up into the lead-in, to me, 10 out of 10. I don't care. I'm not playing it back. I don't want to hear what I sounded like. But to me, I fucking hit it.
Well, I would never listen to that.
Yeah, no. Why would we? But what is up? Welcome to another episode of Better Than Cable. You are here with J-Treb from Miseducation and Music. We got Ananya and Pars from the Nevaland podcast, as well as Bobby on the boards and the vocals today. We was in here. We was the fray. Like, bro, we was the fray. That was real shit. That was real shit. Open. You could tell that we definitely watched a whole bunch of ABC Family because that was on every commercial for every TV show.
I feel like it was in Scrubs like 6 times.
Oh my god! Anytime something sad happened.
Yeah, their go-to song.
Yep, the go-to song for Grey's Anatomy is Police. What's that fucking song by the like it's fucking shit.
Chasing Cars.
Chasing something. Yeah.
Chasing Cars.
How does it go? It's one of those. It's fucking. It's so sad. Like, I damn near want to cry every time I fucking hear it. Like, it's so fucking depressing.
I know that song.
Bro, it's Chasing...
It's Chasing Cars.
We'll
That's the name of the song.
It all.
Just one more time.
We both know what we're talking. If I lie here, if I just lie here, will you forgive
It's called
me?
Chasing Cars. Like, I was telling you. I just didn't remember the lyric.
I didn't remember a single lyric, but when you start, like, I knew what we were talking about, even though none of those lyrics
were real. You gave me that one
real.
line. That's all I got.
Bro, yeah, that shit was crazy, man. Yeah, I don't know how we got here, but
we nailed the intro.
We did. I know, but it's like I try not to be shocked in it because then I feel like it takes away from the flow that we could go into. Because I'm just like, damn, that was like a really good one. Like, I love that intro. But yeah, we got topics. Do we have topics?
We got an Apple thing. Maybe.
We got an Apple thing. Maybe.
I don't know if we know what they're doing or if they just caused a stir.
Just a random leak.
Yeah. And I don't know if there's anything else interesting that even happened in recent weeks. Like,
there's nothing, man.
Yeah. Is the world boring?
Not really.
I mean, it's a politics.
There's
very
political weather streams for the past.
Weather streams is crazy.
Oh no! So this was actually kind of wild. I walked in, and Bobby sat his McDonald's bag down, and he was blasting a streamer watching the hurricane. I was like, Bobby, what?
Watching weather streams for the past 15 hours.
He was like, thank you for the super mega chat. Hurricane, blah, 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 is now a Cat 3.
Milton.
It's a Cat 3.
That's crazy. What is a weather stream? You got to enlighten me. Like, what are they doing during the stream that adds to the fact that you're both just watching weather together? Like what is the allure, I guess?
He has a lot more video sources he pays for.
They're paid video sources for better weather coverage?
Well, yeah. So, there are, apps, and then there are, other storm chasers with Patreons. Okay. So he has, all of it.
So he's just relaying information
he's got
back
the live.
Yeah. And are you watching it with him, or is he just telling, or is he just saying shit? Like, is there actual shit on the screen, or is this just
there's a lot of stuff on the screen.
Cat 3?
Oh, no, he's, highlighting, tornado warnings and telling people to take cover.
He's interactive, he's on screen,
he's moving? On screen, live weather feeds, live radar.
Yo, I'm not gonna
warnings.
lie, it was kind of cool.
It's just like an amateur meteorologist.
No,
it's kind of cool.
We'll shout him out.
It's kind of cool. Like, he has all these maps everywhere. Yeah. And he's
just reporting on the weather. Going
also,
nuts.
people are giving him live donations, and he's like, "Yeah, if you're here, watch out."
Oh shit! So he's like, also, this is wild.
Yeah.
So these guys are just in it. Here. They're
he's
driving
watching
around.
People who are driving in it.
Well, not the whole time. There's a bunch of different screens.
He'll switch. He'll switch.
Is there anything against this? I don't know. Is he just streaming paid content for free?
No, they're
It's a lot.
The different weather streamers all have their own storm chasers. It's you only partner with one or two of them.
Partnering with
storm
chasers.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for the super mega chat. We're out here. We're watching the coverage.
But anyway,
do these people ever do donations for people who are affected by these storms?
No, yeah, he's donating all the
Fuck yeah.
There's also another guy. He has a 501(c) that literally is already there staging to help with cleanup.
Hell yeah. Okay. I like these people.
That's what they're doing.
Okay, at least they're not just being like, it's fucking up houses.
Oh
no,
he tries to warn people. He's been telling people to like evacuate from areas. Like if you're there, you could just like go on his stream and eventually you'll hear him like tell you about your area if it's in danger.
What does he stream when there isn't a hurricane? Is he just a regular weatherman?
No,
weatherman?
Then he does like tornado thunderstorm streams.
Oh shit!
Okay.
So like when Tornado Alley, when it's up and going over here in the Midwest, he was all over the Midwest. He was talking about the Chicago
an offer
ones.
from like a place to like do some meteorology?
I don't know.
That'll be interesting.
Could not tell you. I could tell you he's probably making more doing these tornado and hurricane live streams.
Facts.
That's crazy work. I didn't know people were out here streaming the hurricane. Bro.
Yeah. No, same. I didn't realize you could stream weather. Until like literally like an hour ago.
It's one of those things where it's like if there's a TV channel for it, there's probably a stream for it.
Oh yeah.
No, facts.
To be honest, I find that better than watching the real weather.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a lot more entertaining.
Sitting in the chair.
Yeah, it's a lot more entertaining.
It's a lot more entertaining. It's crazy.
It is.
We had like 8 tornadoes on the ground in Florida at one time.
To be like, we need more entertainment with our storms.
At one point today, there were like 8 tornadoes on the ground before the hurricane even got there.
God damn.
So the whole state was getting like pummeled by tornadoes, and now there's going to be a massive flood.
Is it in the north?
The
or
hurricane?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm assuming. Well, not like it can't really come from the north due to the fact there's a lot of land up there. But like, is it on the northern?
So the peninsula?
Part? Is it on the northern part or is it on the southern part?
The peninsula. Mm-hmm. It is hitting right in the center.
Fuck.
Orlando is like directly in its path.
Oh damn! Is it gonna hit Disney?
Yeah, they closed the parks.
Damn.
Apparently though, like 2 nights ago or last night, they were doing Fright Nights or whatever.
It would have been a great backdrop for a Fright
whatever the Hollywood Park is.
Would have been a great backdrop.
Yeah.
You got like green skies.
Yeah. But
Can we not hear Parse? Did you say something?
Yo.
Oh no. I saw his mouth. I saw his mouth moving. I didn't hear shit. I was like, what happened? Sorry.
But yeah, no, Florida is going to be in trouble. If anyone's watching,
destroyed.
they want to go help out in some way, you can send money down there.
Yeah.
The YouTuber who has the like nonprofit, it's called Y'all Squad. His name's Ryan Hall.
I think it's a conspiracy, man. They think it's a government conspiracy, this hurricane.
What?
Hold on, Parse, elaborate.
You have lost
me. Elaborate.
Go watch one of the streams, man. It's pretty real.
You've been so quiet. Like, have you just been cooking this one up?
I was waiting for Bob to get done with his.
You had this locked and loaded. Let's go.
You did have it locked and loaded.
I'm here. I like third eye open.
Yeah, no. So apparently, basically, people are thinking that this hurricane is tied to the election.
What?
And since Florida is a red state, they don't want people to vote, so they're destroying all of Florida.
That's crazy.
So they have nowhere to vote. That's
who thinks this?
That's
Give me one. Show me the CNN article part.
Dude, I have no idea who thinks this, but I just Evan was watching something and that person was explaining their theory.
And
I was like,
this is wild. Wild.
I refuse to believe humanity is there.
I'm crossing your ethos, like
I refuse to believe. I'm looking it up. Like I'm live googling a human being right now because I'm just like, nah, gee.
How could you think that?
The funniest part about it is like, these people are obviously like red, right? They're red, like conservative. But watch, like if a Democrat is voted in, and then another like category like 9 hurricane comes through, then are they still gonna blame the machine? You know what I'm saying? So it's like
there's only 5 categories.
There's no hurricane machine, dude. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I was literally dying. I was like, who actually believes this? It's wild.
Yeah, no, that's how are you gonna send a hurricane? I don't think you could just tell it to
you
go.
Can't,
you can't be like, go over there.
Yeah, also send in like 10 tornadoes.
It's not CNN, but Rolling Stone does have an article about meteorologists receiving death threats as the Hurricane Milton conspiracy theories thrive. They said like
thrive.
It's weird. Like they're saying that it's election tied. Like this.
What the heck? Okay.
People are weird.
That's wild.
This is a lot. Yeah, no. Hopefully everyone in Florida is good because there is a real hurricane going down there.
Yeah. No,
This is also I noticed this. You can't watch the normal like Fox weather live stream. You want to know why? The chat is so weird.
Oh,
You know how many
I would assume
times I
so,
saw
especially
like
so.
Joe Rogan died at 8:55 a.m. this morning in that chat. I was like, why? No,
just random shit.
it's not happening.
Random
There's
shit.
a lot of random other stuff too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I think
but,
there
like,
was
what else?
there was an issue where like
Let's not get into it.
one time they were like rolling the like people who had died during like a year, and they accidentally like put somebody's in that they just had queued up for when he died, and I was like, that would make me feel like shit,
wild.
because I'd be like, y'all think I'm that close to the grave, bro? Like y'all had me ready, like y'all thought I was gonna go to shit. Y'all was
They
taking
got
bets?
Joe ready. I don't know who this person is, but they are like Joe Rogan died 12 times this morning.
Yeah.
12 times
One
this
time I
week.
saw like this random tweet like, "Yo, Jackie Chan died," and I actually believed it for a second.
There's
I don't
no
know
way I
if
would
you
believe a tweet. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that's
I was-
different. That's different.
This was a
Yeah.
YouTube
That's
chat
different.
comment. I didn't
Yeah.
even check if he was still
guys.
alive.
I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
I feel like, I'm glad I'm off Twitter because I don't believe
And I was
nothing
like,
on there.
Jackie
Everything on
Chan's my
Twitter is a
guy,
lie.
Mhm.
Can't be doing that, dude.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
The Rush Hour movies are easily some of my favorite movies, man.
I don't watch those in forever.
facts. They're
Low key,
so
the whole
good.
trilogy good though. Like that's a series that came back for a third movie, and I wasn't mad.
Yeah, 100%.
Whereas like too many
wanted a
are
fourth.
coming
I
back.
wanted
Is that the one where
I don't want
Jason
a fourth. I
Statham
don't want
has
a
to
fourth.
drive people places?
Stop. Jason
What?
Statham ain't never been in. Jason, that's not Jason Statham in that damn movie. Are you the cab driver who's driving them around in the third
In the
movie?
Yankees hat? Or no, that's
No,
He
no,
ain't
this
even
is
white.
like
No,
like, the
yeah.
one with Jason Statham is like
Jason
he is a
Statham
driver.
has never been
Statham
in
is
Rush
never-
Hour. Let's
Yeah,
start
I
there.
have
Let's just
it.
start there.
Okay, what?
You haven't seen Rush Hour?
I don't
Chris
think so.
Tucker?
None of them. Chris Tucker, Jackie Chan.
I'll solve this.
Bobby.
I've never seen them.
Oh, damn.
Those movies, like, dude, I watched them
insane.
at least.
They're so good.
They're so good.
They're so fucking good.
They're legit one of the best series.
I have
It's
these on, like I
best
have the
series.
VHS at my OG's crib of the first one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have like
I
one
got
of
the
them on
DVD.
DVD.
I got the
Yeah.
DVD.
I
The second
rewatch
one.
it like every year. I
Bro.
rewatch that shit every year.
Yeah. No, whenever it shows up on Netflix, I'm like, fuck it.
It's like I got time.
Yeah, run
Yeah.
it.
Bro, when
Run
he's
it.
directing
Oh,
Traffic.
Transporter. That's what I was talking
Transporter,
about.
Rush Hour.
Bro, those that don't even make sense. Like that's the tone of the movies. Like it's just like
Huh?
yes.
Yes.
No,
Watch
I'm
that.
not.
Watch it.
Oh, watch
it.
those.
Watch it.
They're so good.
I don't understand. Is it driving or karate?
No, just watch it, Bobby. Just
Is it
watch
driving or karate?
That's-
What?
Oh, it had
Neither.
nothing to do with.
It's
It
neither.
is a movie. It's,
It's-
have you ever seen Ride Along with Kevin Hart and Ice Cube?
Yeah.
They pretty much stole the entire,
Yeah.
but did it bad.
Okay.
And I mean, Ride Along's not terrible, but it's like, give me Ride Along or Rush Hour, give me Rush Hour. But it's like, this is like a cop from Hong Kong and a cop from LA
Yeah.
have to figure out a thing together. But you know, like, calamity ensues.
Okay.
You know, I feel like that's my favorite phrase. Calamity ensues.
Calamity. It's a good one.
Calamity ensues. But yeah, no.
Yeah, that's better than.
And what's
Shit Goes-
crazy, so if you watch them all, the first movie, the little girl in that movie is the same girl in the third movie. Like, it's pretty much they keep the exact same cast.
Yeah,
It's
dude, that's what
cool.
makes it really,
That's
really
what I'm saying.
lit.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like, you know, everybody
Everyone's
came back because they
whole
liked the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Like, bro, it's like, what? Like,
Who are you? I'm me. Remember that shit?
yeah.
I am me.
I'm me. Well, who's you? I'm you. bro. Like, this is like the World Cup song. That's how I was feeling.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Full circle. You guys weren't even here for that part.
Yeah, Bob, you should really watch them, man. I mean, you know, it's.
I'm not a
it's just
watch.
classic.
I'm
I
down.
mean, it's-
That's like a
it's
watch party. I'm hella
an
down
old
for.
Yeah.
school movie though.
honestly.
Like, I mean, it's not gonna be like a modern movie, but
No,
it
it's like
still
the
lasts.
comedy holds up.
Yeah, it still
like,
holds
it's
up.
like those are movies where I will vouch for in this year.
Yeah,
Like,
100%. 100%.
Also, Jackie Chan does his own fucking stunts. So like
Yeah.
every time you're like
Yeah.
you're laughing your
Yo.
dick off because of Chris Tucker, and then Jackie Chan does some amazing fucking
Yeah,
shit,
just some,
and
like-
then you're back to laughing. It's
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
He
Like
just does flips
Dude,
randomly.
no,
No,
he-
just
he's
like
like
punches
Jackie
up
Chan has
wall.
never done a random flip in his fucking
Off the
life.
walls.
That choreography is on point.
Yeah, no, it's
Bro.
like actual fighting.
And it's like the fucking, like they use the environment. Oh my god, the scene that's in the fucking
I thought you
spot,
said
the
it
spa
wasn't
scene in the
karate.
second
Ooh,
one.
the spa scene
Yeah,
is
when
Jackie
he uses
Chan
the
is in
pillow.
it, motherfucker. You know he kicked somebody. You think Jackie Chan in the movie his both his feet on the ground the whole time?
No.
Exactly.
That's why I asked.
You said is it?
It's
no.
not just karate though.
It's always gonna be karate with Jackie Chan. It's
Yeah.
karate and ride along.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like it's
No,
like,
the story holds up. The story is really good. Honestly.
No, they're like legit.
imagine you a foreign diplomat
five out of
and
five.
like they trying to pop on the life of the nigga who you supposed to protect because you the security for this foreign diplomat.
Yeah.
And then this like little rookie cop in LA get all up in
Bobby,
your case.
Gotta watch it.
I'm not.
Not pick it up on what's going on.
I am giving a great description.
Yeah, I mean, low key.
Distracted me, and then I was like,
I am describing this movie beautifully for someone without giving you any of the plot. Like,
Yeah, the plot that was on.
well, I
point,
know the
guys.
plot, but it's just
you
like,
don't
don't.
know the plot.
No, you don't.
That's the part that we're
Yeah.
not saying, and I
you
think
said
that's
it's right along.
No,
No, it's like
no. I just need you to have a frame of reference.
yeah.
It's
It
sort of like it,
seems.
but not
Right
not-
along is like the watered down version that you. It's like the version you would get if you like watered it down like 10 times.
It's like Tubi.
Yeah,
Because
like-
you know, like there's
It's like a-
there's no new scripts in Hollywood, so every movie is
Yeah.
like another movie. So it's just like this is like a new flavor of that shit.
You're Rod.
Rodrigo,
Hey,
we
what's
in here
up,
trying
Rod?
to defend Rush Hour, and I know you know
Don't
that
bring
movie,
it
and I
in
know you
on
think that
this.
shit is great.
Yeah, Rush Hour is amazing.
Bobby ain't never seen Rush
first
Hour.
of all, I don't know why we're trying to defend it. I haven't seen it. I didn't say anything.
You're
on
right.
it.
You're right.
Okay.
But I
You
took your
guys are
silence as
just defending
hostility.
it
I
for
took
no
your
reason.
silence as hostility, and I wanted to defend the property I love.
I can't
Yeah.
respond because I don't know anything about it. So
You're like, I have no positive or negative comments. But yeah, it's a classic.
Yeah, definitely classic.
And I know it's not a hood classic because that movie did numbers. Like, it's not just one that
No,
was like,
it was everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Rush Hour,
international.
one of the best movies of all time.
Yeah.
One of the best movies of all time.
right
I'm
up
just
there
saying.
with Nacho Libre.
Stop.
God damn.
Stop. Because
No,
that's
it's
where,
better.
That's
It's
where
way
That's
better.
where my taste from
That's
Way
not
Rodrigo
even
better.
scale.
Nacho Libre is like.
We're on like a logarithm.
I don't understand.
I know he rates that high. I want to see how high this is rated.
Yeah, I mean, for Rodrigo's personal ratings, I do want to see if he puts it up there by Nacho Libre. But Nacho Libre and my personal ratings will never be high. Like I feel
No,
like
my
I feel like
feelings on that
every
one are
rewatch of
pleasantly
that
clear.
movie makes it worse. If I would have just watched it when I was a child and never looked back, I think Nacho Libre would be a good movie.
The first time
Yeah.
But I watched it again.
When I was a
That was the problem.
When I was
The
a
first
kid,
time I watched it, I
That-
was so done.
Really? You were over it the
I
first
don't think I
see,
finished
I
it.
wasn't over it the first time because it had funny quotables. It had funny ass quotables. And then like when I went back and watched it, I think it was like probably into high school or started college, I was like, oh my God, this is a dumpster fire. Like who the fuck greenlit this movie? Like after like watching the like feral friend who's like in the like I was like, who the fuck greenlit this? Like it was genuinely like why did we watch this? Like,
Chucho.
yes. Oh my God. See, I don't even remember his name. But like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That one and also, and
I
I
have to
mean,
rewatch.
people might hate me for it, but like Napoleon Dynamite, I feel like it gets worse every watch. I can't go back. I can't go, like, I
Yeah, I
gotta
haven't
leave
watched
it where
that
it's
in a
at.
minute.
It
I
was
haven't
funny
watched
as
it in
shit when
so
I
long.
watched it, and I feel like I don't want to watch it again. Like,
Yeah.
have you guys seen that where kids eat worms or something like that? Have you guys seen that?
How to Eat Fried Worms.
That's what it
Oh.
is.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
like,
it
did you
is.
read the book?
Yeah,
the
it
book
was
is
a
way
whole
better.
thing.
It was
I
way
had
better.
recipes. There were like 50 of them.
Yeah.
The book's way better, but also the movie was gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
didn't
like
want
the
to see
movie.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
I did
didn't wanna
watch
see
the
it.
movie, but
Yeah,
didn't
It
he
was
have to eat like
nasty.
100 worms?
That was that time period where they were trying to turn all the children's books that we were like reading in school at the
Yeah.
time to movies.
Like Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
strange.
Yeah.
That was like near the end.
Man, I remember when Diary of the Wimpy Kid dropped.
Zathura was a game.
Zathura is a book, I thought.
I thought it was a board game.
I thought Zathura was a book.
I had the board game.
Then I think this board game came from the movie.
It was a pretty cool board game. It was like metal. There was this rocket. You rolled marbles around some of the time, but also had pieces. We lost some of the pieces. Like,
Yeah,
so
Zathura is an
quick.
old ass book. Like,
Do you see the game?
no, but like I searched Zathura book, so I don't see why it would show me the game, to be honest.
It was so cool.
Yeah, nah. But like they was making all the books in the movies. Like it was a time period. They did like
Yeah.
Ramona and Beezus. Well, I mean Harry Potter, obviously. Like
Oh, I can go.
do they even are there even any kids books?
Another movie.
Are there any kids books right now that kids even reading? Or kids reading fucking books?
I think
No,
they
no.
stopped that.
Yeah, they probably stopped.
That's why there's the Lego
Yeah.
movie and shit.
Look at that.
Like they're not reading nothing, dude.
Zathura.
Zathura. Yeah, that looks overcomplicated. How many times y'all play that shit?
Well, see, we lost a bunch of the pieces.
Yeah, I was gonna say no way. That don't look like a game that's got replayability in the family. You know?
No, it could, but any game with more than one piece per person just doesn't
Just doesn't what?
have replayability.
Oh,
Because you lose some of the pieces.
that was not a common thing in my home.
Yeah, no, I feel like
I feel like we
You
had.
kinda
have
rare.
3 siblings.
You're right. There was
Yeah.
more people. There was more people in your home because I'm just like, our games had pieces.
yeah.
The only games that didn't have pieces would be like fucking Connect 4. You
Sorry,
lose some of them bitches.
always had pieces. Monopoly usually had pieces, but sometimes you'd find a random dollar laying somewhere.
True.
Yeah, that's
no,
real
that's
shit.
true.
That's real shit. That's just like
Yeah,
because
that's true.
sometimes
Because
like
someone's
you're-
like, "This is my money."
yeah, I was
and
about to
they
say
say,
when you're a kid,
Yeah.
some days you just wake up and you need a wad of pink hundreds in your pocket. Like you just wake up. And
Yeah.
You just like, yo, I just need a couple of the Monopoly dollars.
That-
Maybe
That's so
it.
funny.
I
Like
didn't
we had
think.
no idea like what money is, but it's like we
Oh hell
liked.
yeah! We all had the
Money.
same childhood type shit, where it's just like we all had the same stupid thoughts
Fake
because
money
we
was
all.
so interesting to
It was
us.
like,
Yeah, like
bro,
Yeah.
even those plastic quarters they used to give us in school.
Bro, don't get me
Yeah.
started on them fucking fake
Yo.
piggy banks,
Yeah.
bro.
Yo.
They really was
Damn.
they was selling us on money back in the day, bro.
For
They was
real.
really like capitalism.
For real.
Like,
Yeah.
I
For
mean,
real.
I,
We didn't even know what money was, dude, but we just liked that.
Dude,
Yeah.
I remember getting
Consumerism.
$40 one time and thinking I was king of the freaking world.
Bro, he was like, "Don't talk to me, nigga. I'm rich."
Getting
Was-
a 20, dude, that was like getting
Yeah.
a $20.
For
Was
Bro,
like,
real.
I
oh
remember
my
my
God.
birthday. I used to be, bro. I used to just be
Yo.
counting in my head. I'm like, bro, you don't
Oh.
even understand. I could buy 3 things right now, bro. Still have cash
Legit.
left over. Fuck you mean?
Legit.
Bro, I be getting my
Dude.
cards. I'll be like, crack that open, pocket, nigga. Like, bro, I'm going to GameStop tomorrow. Like, DS about to have hella games, nigga.
You know, I was like walking through the Hinsdale Oasis, like I'm gonna buy a pretzel.
Bro.
I'm gonna buy.
Bro, I got enough
McDonald's.
money to snack while I shop, bro.
Dude, get a
Crazy
cookie.
work. Off of 40 ball. Now that is literally just the pretzel and the drink. And then you gotta go spend like $200 in the store because you're an adult.
Yep.
What store?
No, I'm just saying, like, I was just
No,
talking about like the idea of like shopping and like getting
Oh.
snacks while shopping.
No, you got to go to the outlet store for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I used
that's
to do, we
worth
used to
it.
do an outlet trip once a year.
Facts.
That's worth it.
Yeah, I used to love that
Outlet's
outlet
lit.
trip, boy. And that
Just
bitch.
fill up on food while you're walking around.
Damn, I haven't done
Buy
that in
your
so
100
long.
Bro,
I've been going to an
man.
outlet in
I
so
mean,
long, man.
Boy,
parents would
outlet
never
would be
buy
clean.
me
I've low-key been to an outlet more recently, but it was to go to a food spot that was in an
Oh.
outlet.
It'd be like we got food at home, bro.
Bro,
Yeah,
no,
legit.
we was doing a mall
Legit.
trip. If we was doing a mall trip. My mom would buy us food, but it was like more
No,
to
I
make
just get,
us
like,
like
ice cream or some shit.
pliable to shut up
Yeah.
in the store. Like it was
Yeah.
like we will get you food, but this is more like a preemptive. Like, okay, you've eaten.
Yeah.
Don't fucking run around everywhere.
Yeah.
I would get Miss Fields cookies,
Ooh.
Auntie Anne's, and that's about all we ever wanted.
Yeah.
So,
I would always want Sbarro. I would always want
see, we weren't
Sbarro.
out here getting like pizzas.
See, I wanted food. I wanted a mall food. Like
Oh,
that was
nah.
like that was my goal of like I will sit here as you shop through every fucking store because in my brain there'll be a fucking Stromboli. Like, and I'm just like
At
that
the
is gonna be
end.
wonderful. And then anytime I didn't get it, boy, that ride home be sad as fuck. Like I'm just like, bro, all we did was get some school clothes and then you shopped for like 2 hours and I didn't even get no greasy pizza.
Yeah.
Like nigga.
Yeah.
That was always the best thing about Costco.
Damn.
Go
Nah.
get your
Yeah, no,
Costco
dude,
pizza.
Costco.
My mom
Dude,
had
Costco
Sam's
was lit, dude.
Club.
That was the one time, yeah.
Yeah, Costco's lit.
get
The
them
pizza
samples.
churros. Remember the churros?
I wouldn't
Those
get
were
those.
lit.
You just get
Those
the
were lit.
pizza, you get the yogurt.
Oh,
Yogurt is crazy.
Dude, have you guys had
Frozen
the
yogurt.
chicken bake recently? The chicken
Well-
bake? Have you guys had that from Costco?
Nah,
Chicken
nah.
bake.
The chicken bake goes freaking
Is
hard.
that
No
the
one
thing?
knows
Yeah,
that
I-
shit.
Is that the
Yeah.
thing that it's like the guy it's a meme and he was like,
Oh,
I don't
Rizzler.
want
Yeah,
any chicken in
that
my
guy.
or plastic in my chicken. And he took him out of all the bags and was like, don't scan my chicken. You're
Now I don't know what you're talking
Oh
about.
no, that's the Costco. That's the Costco chicken guy. That's a
Yeah.
separate thing.
that's not a chicken bag?
I don't know what either
No,
of y'all
no.
motherfuckers are talking
Chicken
about.
bake.
So
So this
chicken
dude-
bake. He said chicken
B-A-
bake.
Chicken bake, sorry.
A-E.
Yeah, bake.
Yeah, not bag.
That's
He
not
talking
okay.
about a
Chicken
food.
bake. I know this is not the same thing.
You're talking
Those
about a
weren't
nigga
like
just taking a raw chicken through the motherfucking
rotisserie.
rotisserie, no bag?
No, sorry.
Rotisserie no bag is crazy work.
I misexplained
Juicy chicken hands is crazy. Niggas just holding the raw fucking chicken.
That would have been funny.
Holding a cooked rotisserie chicken and being like, I don't want no bag. I don't want no bag is crazy.
It's cooking
That's
his hands.
crazy.
No. So that does not help me. I'm so sorry.
That's a chicken bake? What the fuck is a chicken bake? Goddamn.
Is it mozzarella sticks?
Man,
Here, I'll
plus,
send it
this
to
is not focusing.
I'll send it.
Can't forget the chocolate chunk cookie.
Yes, the cookie. I have had that. That
So,
and the ice cream goes crazy.
The pizza is just special though.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's good pizza, but it's
Yeah,
Costco
take a
pizza.
look.
Yeah, it's like its own thing. It's its own thing.
But
Pizza's
yeah,
got a lot
no,
of
so
food on it.
I
That's the-
misexplained chicken guy though.
Oh, this shit looks fire.
So chicken
Yeah.
guy.
They're chicken fucking tortillas. It's essentially the
Taquitos.
big chicken taquitos.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
It's bread filled with like almost like a chicken soup kind
It's
of.
low key like a hot pocket.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
a chicken,
Bacon.
it's a
Chicken
chicken
hot
hot
pocket.
pocket.
Yeah, with bacon. Yeah, exactly. It's a giant hot pocket.
chicken
Yeah, but
hot
it's way
pocket.
better than
Okay,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Now
Okay.
back to
it
this
doesn't taste
nigga with this raw chicken.
Yeah, so he didn't have raw chicken. He was not carrying it with his hands. Sorry,
I'm sorry,
misexplanation.
rotisserie.
He had rotisserie chicken. He actually had a bunch of them, and he ripped the barcodes off of all of them. And he had the barcode on his shirt, and he was like, "Scan me, I have 6 chickens." And he was like, "Don't scan my chickens. I don't want your laser radiation in my chickens."
This was a commercial for Costco?
No, this is just a meme. This is just a guy at Costco.
Bro,
Yeah, he has
your
the shirt.
for you and my for you are just
We don't have to
I
say
actually
loud
just
girls.
different.
learned how
man.
barcodes worked recently.
Oh, did you watch the Veritasium video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's
Fuck
some-
yeah, fuck yes. That was a great fucking
That's how I
video.
learned that shit too.
God damn. We're going to run out of barcodes, which you know we won't run out of? QR codes.
Yep.
QR codes, exactly.
Hell yeah. Bro, that was a great fucking video. I brought that up recently. I think I brought that up when we were fucking talking on our meeting on Sunday or some shit. I brought it up
No.
somewhere recently. I was just talking about barcodes. It's a great fucking video.
It is.
That's crazy. Like, man.
Yeah.
Random
You didn't watch it?
No.
Yeah, World Cup song. World Cup song.
I know how to. Well, I know how barcodes are made. So.
Well, I mean, no, it's deeper than that, obviously. But like,
Well, I also knew it's like IP addresses. You're gonna run out of them. They didn't make it with enough codes when they set the standard.
yeah, but we didn't make something cooler for IP addresses yet.
Yeah, IPv6.
Yeah.
That's not gonna run out. IPv4 is gonna run out.
Well, it's fucking stupid. It's not as cool as QR codes.
It's
I mean,
just information.
It's
That's all it
actually
is.
way more annoying than QR codes.
I'll give you that.
It's more encoding.
That's crazy. I don't know how we got here. We had a wall
Alright.
off QR
I don't
codes.
either.
With,
Yeah.
with, Apple, right?
Did we
Apple.
ever talk about that?
Apple.
No. That means we vamped good. You know,
Yeah.
like the goal was to talk about shit, so we got to our topic. You know,
Facts.
we
Yeah.
did it. You know, but like,
Well, you know, Apple's gonna do something,
Apple's gonna do.
and it's gonna end one way or another.
This is
Yes.
one way to put it.
Yeah.
The
So
fuck?
basically, they're stopping the yearly updates on the iPhone. So they're not gonna
Allegedly.
allegedly. Yeah, it's not official, but I'm guessing they're thinking about it. There's talks about it
I
going
think
on.
that means that they had terrible sales on this 16.
Definitely.
I think that the projections
for
are
sure.
trash right now.
1000%.
There's
Yeah.
no way they're doing numbers, and I can't wait for that next earnings
I don't
report.
think anyone bought the 16.
I think
Yeah.
you're gonna see the
Bro.
craziest 16 push this holiday season
Oh,
that you've ever seen
yeah,
for any
facts.
iPhone. You are gonna see the
Facts.
most advertisement you've seen for any fucking phone because there's no way this phone is doing numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Like
You know,
normally I'd be seeing people with it. I've only seen one person
Yeah.
outside with the 16 so far.
Yeah.
That's crazy work.
Yeah.
Like
Dude,
Mine's
you
gonna
know
be here
what?
next week though.
That,
I don't have mine next week.
Apple
He's gonna
messed
be the
up
one guy.
Yeah.
by putting Apple Intelligence on the 15 Pro.
no, I don't
Because
think, I don't
now,
think
dude,
they messed up
now
by
all
that.
those
I think
people, all those people don't want to upgrade now.
Yeah,
well,
if you have a
like,
15, yeah,
I
there's
think
no-
And
that's
I mean,
part
like,
of the mess
category.
up, but like the mess up is
Really
that
questioning an upgrade right now.
I feel you, but it's like you're right on that being the mess up. I just think that it's more the mess up is they tried to sell this 16 as Apple Intelligence, and it's
Yeah.
also available on the 15 Pro.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it's like directly bad that it's like on there. I think it's bad that it's the flagship feature. If they
Yeah.
would have had a different flagship feature and still made Apple Intelligence cool in the 15 Pro, it would have been fine. But like They did nothing.
Yeah.
This phone,
it doesn't come with it.
The only reason why
Yeah.
I knew this person had the new 16 was because I was looking at the back and I was like, those cameras just look big as fuck. Like, and I was like, the cameras just look a little bigger.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only thing that caught my eye. And then I got closer and noticed it had the extra button. And the person who had it was like, I don't even know what the fuck to do with this. Like, they just bought it because they still had a home button phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Facts,
it's crazy.
Facts.
Yeah, there's no way
like,
that phone's selling.
That's
I
a
don't get the
crazy
buttons,
upgrade.
though, man.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
we
yeah.
already had
They're
an action
wild
button.
upgrade.
Do they know how to use it? Okay.
We already had an action button, dude. I don't
Yeah.
get why they needed to add another button.
Yeah.
Because the action button couldn't be the camera shutter.
Well, they definitely just overcomplicated it for the people who are coming from the home button. So somebody who just came from a home button phone up to a 16, they now have 2 additional buttons and no home button. They have a button on the side for their camera. They have a toggle switch at the top of their phone, and they don't have a way to go to their home screen right now. Like they're like that is that you've built nothing in but confusion for your past users. Like
Yeah.
I also have heard that the button here is like too far in.
yeah, no.
And you're
It's
like-
so like where your finger is, like go in more. No, the other way. It's like there. It's more at the bottom. Like
That's fine though.
no. It's not comfortably at the bottom. It's like right here.
Yeah.
No, and
This
like
is
when
not
I
a
saw
comfortable hole
someone
to
using
me.
it
I
like
would
a
argue
vertical,
exactly where this is the comfortable hole.
vertical
See,
was
my,
like really
my
down.
one of those is too far.
Oh, we have different size phones.
Yeah.
Like
What'd you say,
imagine
Mark?
holding it like this to take a photo. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
Well, why couldn't you just hold it like this?
Well, so I feel like there's no use for it in vertical.
But
There's
why would you hold
like,
it?
Yeah,
I would
vertical would be
never.
stupid.
I would never.
yeah. There's no way.
Wild
That's
work.
even
You would have
That's
to
even
go
wilder to
two-handed
hold it
then.
like that.
Click, click, click.
That's crazy.
Well,
That's
we'll
even-
find out next week.
Well, so that's my bigger issue with the one that you're like. You got the Pro.
Yeah.
It looks exactly the same.
Yeah. Legit.
I'm so mad.
Legit. That's why I
You
just
got
changed
gold,
it.
right?
That's why I had to get a different color. Yeah.
So
I'm getting
our
gold now.
phones are going to be the same exact phone.
Yeah.
Damn near. Except his will have more rounded edges and it's gonna be like not shiny.
Oh,
not
the
gonna have
bar's
shiny
not
bit.
shiny. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm tired of phones. I'm so tired of phones. Like,
Remember when they were such simple things?
no, I remember when they were getting complicated and cool.
Yeah.
Now I feel like they're not simple, but I feel like they're boring.
Do you
go
think
back to the old
Apple's
days.
gonna have a replacement product that they're gonna start dropping yearly?
No,
No.
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 They have too many things to focus on right now that aren't selling, like a
Yeah,
Vision,
Vision
Pro,
Pro.
a Mac Pro that you can spec out a Mac Studio to do better than. Like they have too many products that are either redundant or not doing well. Like we literally all stopped talking about the Mac Pro. Like everybody in the entire community of computing on the YouTubes does not talk about that computer. They talk about the Mac Studio still. That dropped a year before it and still better. So it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
And I think the M4 iPad and how thin they got it, like they thought that would be like a bigger hype, but like that's not enough to save you from the phone not being good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude. Apple's flailing. Like if they stop dropping phones every year, it's because they're going to take their time again, which would make me happy as a long-term consumer, but it sucks for people who are about to leave because you're about to lose a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
Those pixels, I'm seeing so many pixel videos, man. Like even more.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm just like, damn, dude. Like
So many
people are
switching.
jumping ship. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Have they lost the masses?
I don't think not the masses. It's because you'll like there's a certain level of people who will just buy the iPhone because it's the iPhone. I think that
There are
number.
people who don't know how to use them. No. They're like, give me back my home button.
That's crazy. If they brought back the home button, that would be disgusting.
Yeah, that'd be nasty.
What
For
would
me,
you
Yeah,
do?
no,
for
the
me it would
chin-
be disgusting.
Yeah, that'd
Dude,
be
the chin is
yeah.
nasty.
It's the chin.
You
Yeah, I was
can't
gonna
have
say,
the
the
chin.
chin's the
Yeah.
problem.
No, it wouldn't have the chin. It would be a screen home button.
No, that's gross.
yeah.
Android did it, and it was gross.
No, but theirs will be
No,
an
dude,
actual
I-
button.
I have that on
so,
my
I wouldn't like
Pixels.
it.
If they went back to the 3D touch,
So it would be like the 7 button where
Yeah.
it was just glass with the gold
Capacitive.
ring, and then it would just have the gold ring around it, and it
but
would
then
be
they'd have
screen
to
on the
incorporate
inside
that
and the
fucking gold
outside.
ring into the design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'd have to incorporate that in the design of every app.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Yeah, no, the in-screen buttons, like they literally don't even work even close to as like the actual sensor. The sensor was beautiful, like instant.
Yeah,
Instant.
that's also why I think it would have to be like 3D touch. Like it would have to be like the like system that they were trying to make with like the capacitive touch.
No,
like,
yeah,
thing.
that's what 7 was.
Yeah, well, was the home button capacitive? I
The
thought
home
it
button
just
was
in the
not
screen.
real. It was a single sheet of glass.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was the 3D touch where it could receive different force of presses.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're definitely not doing it again then.
That's but I
The
think they got rid of
3D
it.
touch was on 2 phones.
It was too thick, right?
Yeah,
I think
like it was like a taking
It
up
was sheet of
space inside
glass.
the phone,
Yeah.
and not enough people cared about it. But like,
Yeah.
I feel like people who
I thought it
loved
was
it,
cool.
people who loved it fucking loved it.
Yeah.
I don't mind
it
the
was
new
sick.
vibration motor version of it because they've tweaked it enough. But like the 10, when you force pressed, you felt that shit. Like it was
No,
crazy.
that was different.
It's crazy.
I think people love like feeling physical things move.
Yeah.
And that's why their trackpads are so good. The technology is in the trackpads.
Yeah,
That's why it
facts.
still
The
exists.
trackpad is so
They've
nice.
not gotten rid of it, but the trackpads
Easily
on their
the best
laptops
trackpad.
have that exact tech in it. That's why you can click anywhere and it doesn't have diving board
Yeah.
effect and shit.
Yeah.
Which also, did you know that like they were like the first people to like really like combat that problem on laptops? I didn't
Yeah.
know that
Yeah.
shit. That was like a fun fact on something.
No, the trackpad doesn't move. It's all
Yeah.
the haptic engine.
Yeah. I remember when it was like on some keynote.
Yeah,
But they were
it
like,
was-
oh,
that's
there's no bend
I think
anymore.
our laptops that we bought
Yeah,
were
the
the first
2015s.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, the 2015 era to
Yeah,
2016
yeah,
is
that
when they were
sounds about
like,
right, yeah.
doesn't have diving board effect. You can click this anywhere. And it's like, you don't notice that until you go back to a laptop. Because like
Yeah.
my work laptop is diving board a little bit. And it's like, it's better than like an old school,
Ah,
you can only
yeah.
press the bottom. But like noticing that click at the top is so annoying.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
No,
my finger's here.
eventually it
Why
gets
can I not
indented.
click here?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you use it enough, it gets indented. Like with old Windows laptops, that used to happen to me. Like
Yup.
if you're pushing that corner hard enough, eventually like sticks down a little bit. Like you
Why are
can
you
see
pushing
it.
the corner so hard?
Because
Dude,
when you
it's a-
click and
it's a
drag, I
shitty-ass
feel you, bars.
plastic-
Yeah. Like,
Shitty-ass plastic fucking mouse pad, dude. Or what are you talking about? It was
Well, the
horrible.
surfaces of the Windows ones have gotten a lot better.
that's good.
Okay, well, I'm
How's
not talking about
yours?
a modern one, but I'm
That
talking about
one?
the old.
Yeah.
That one's
old
nice.
school
Is it
laptops,
diving
you know?
board still?
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean by do you just mean it
Like,
tilts?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Meaning that yes, it's diving board. Like so, yes, that's diving board, as opposed to whole thing not moving or the touch being the same everywhere. So it's not an even touch. That's wild. You're clicking a lot of shit on the computer that is currently handling the stream. Like,
I just, I realized that. I was like, where's the mouse? Did I end it? Are we good?
in the stream off, that would have been crazy. Like people just hearing the clicks and then.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that's like diving board, but like that's what I mean. Like Windows has made it better, but like still, it's like the difference between on an Apple trackpad if you
Yeah,
tap
my
the top
trackpad is so
versus
nice.
the
Yeah.
top
Well, I can't. There's no click at the top of this.
Yeah, because like it's got like it's pitched. Like that's how it stays on the computer.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Why didn't they just do the whole thing goes
Yeah, but
straight down?
the Magic Trackpad
Apple
is,
did it.
is
Like in other places have it.
Apple's Magic Trackpad. Beautiful.
I need to get
design
one.
you
It's
get.
just I've never been able to justify the price because I have so many mice and I do like a handheld mouse. So like even if I had the trackpad, I would have another one. Like I use
I
a
just
Dell
wouldn't use
trackpad.
it. Like I wouldn't use the trackpad on
Really?
something else. Yeah.
Oh, I like if I'm editing, I do like a trackpad on the left and a mouse on the right.
Yeah.
This
So
already has one.
I own one. I only use it for editing. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's just like my brain while editing. It is nice to have a trackpad.
Yeah,
as
dude.
opposed
The
to
edit is
a regular
beautiful.
mouse.
I'd
Yeah.
rather have like a wheel.
I would rather have a DaVinci Speed editor. Like
Yeah,
honestly,
that
because it
shit
has
would
the
be sick.
wheel, it has the cut buttons. I would rather have that in a mouse. But like that is like several $100s. Like it makes the Magic Mouse look achievable as a price point.
Yeah.
Or the Magic Trackpad, because the Magic Mouse is the stupid one. Charges from the bottom.
Yeah.
Stupid ideas. Yeah, man. We always get on some Apple shit talk.
Dude, I think honestly, even their AirPod, like people who buy
Oh.
AirPod Maxes, that's gonna
Yeah.
go down.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think people are.
There's not enough
no one-
reason.
yeah, no one cares just about.
They have way too
USB-C.
many AirPod offerings, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And the Beats.
They have too many
And the
SKUs
Beats,
as a
yeah.
company right now. Like, this is some
I
shit
didn't
where like
even
Steve
do,
Jobs needs
like-
to come back from the dead and be
I
like,
need some
get rid of
AirPods
all of
redesign.
this.
let me get an AirPods redesign.
Well, it's like how much more? It's like it gets to the point where it's like, where can you innovate on this product? And you either try really hard to make something different that people might not buy, or you just keep doing the same thing. Because it's like they made some fucking ear molded earpods that everybody seems to or majority of people seem to fucking love. So it's kind of like you can't innovate on that without doing something that is going to be completely different.
They could set the trend and disrupt.
They did, though. That's the thing.
No,
it's like
but they could do it again.
And I agree.
You could make ear spikes where the
that's not
little
hard.
tails
You're-
come straight out.
They're
Right?
to make these leaps because they need to meet margins, right? Like that's what's so dumb about being a big company.
But it's also like once you get to $1 trillion, I feel like you should be taking more risk.
You're taking every safe bet possible,
Which is
to make sure
crazy
that
to
you're going
me.
to reach that mark in revenue. If you miss that revenue mark, your stocks are going to crash and
But
you're going to
like-
get F.
But it's also like
so
fuck
that's
that
what
shit.
everyone cares about. Yeah.
What did you get to $1
That's why-
trillion for? Like,
Yeah,
if
facts.
companies with no money are taking more risk than you, and you have trillions of dollars to risk,
Yeah,
like I'm just
legit.
that shit pisses me off. That's why
Also-
I'm just like, we need to ghost the Steve Jobs in that bitch. We need him to come in there and be like, who gives a fuck about money? Let's do something new because this shit's boring. Like,
Yeah. No, do what got you there.
yeah.
Like
Bro.
you've been just coming up with cool shit this whole time.
Where's Apple doing shit like even what Meta did with their AR glasses? Like,
Yeah.
I'll give them credit for trying new shit. Yeah.
do something crazy, Apple. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see
Oh,
what
yeah,
you can
just
do.
do something.
And you don't even need to sell it. Like Meta wasn't even selling it.
Yeah.
Just show us what you got.
But see,
Facts, just a
that
prototype.
that part is where I think they might be thinking about their $1 trillion, where they're like, look, we can't announce random shit anymore. Like we
Yeah.
can't say some projected shit because like that'll really fuck up their stocks.
Yeah,
like
no,
it's like it'll
facts.
either
Yeah,
shoot up or
facts.
shoot down based on this, and we might not even drop it. That's probably too risky.
Yeah, no
But at the same
prototypes.
time, to be like. To create the same like exact fucking body for the Mac Pro, I'm just like, y'all could have taken a risk with the shape, bro. Like you got $1 trillion. You could have redid the trash can. You really could have done it. I think it would have sold off the nostalgia and the novelty because you don't need to cool it the same way anymore. Like, but they didn't even do something like that. Like, so it's just like, what the fuck? That's too safe. Like,
Yeah.
the phones all look the same. Everything's the same.
Legit.
My, I zoomed in on my iPhone 4.
That's what I'm saying for real.
Yeah.
Like
It's 10 generations later.
10.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Is
dude,
it more than
no,
10 because
no,
they
it's-
messed them up?
Well, so you're not including S's, but the numbers did get messed up. So
Yeah.
the number's not real anymore. So it's
Okay,
iPhone,
4,
iPhone
4S,
2G.
5, 5S, 6, 6S, 7, 8, 10. Do 8 and 10 count as different ones?
No, they count as different phones, but they're the same year.
All right,
Oh,
11, 12, 13, 14. 14th generation after the 4. So the 18th.
So so the numbers do even out based off S's.
Kind of.
Kind
But
of.
there's only 2 before the 4. So it's 16.
No, there's not 2 phones before the 4.
3 and 3GS.
And 2G. The 2G is the first iPhone.
Oh, there's 3 before instead of 4.
Yeah. Because there's 2G.
This is weird. Stop.
Yeah.
But I got one last topic, guys. Basically, crazy what happened recently. The Nobel Prizes were both won by AI for physics and chemistry.
How is that even
So-
possible?
Oh, no.
Oh,
They just
basically-
devalued the Nobel
That-
Prize.
We are not worth anything anymore.
it's insane.
Yeah.
Damn.
I've
Oh
never-
no,
I've
it was
never
for
hated-
like
I've never
chemistry
hated
Humans
was
throw yourselves
all
out the
AI,
window.
but
I've never
yeah, for
hated
physics,
AI
it was like
more.
a discovery in deep learning,
Ew.
and that was the big Nobel Prize for physics.
So humans did
And
not win
what
that.
they're saying is that computer science doesn't have a Nobel Prize category, so they just put it in the physics category, which is pretty wild to me.
That doesn't even make any
That
logical
makes
sense.
less sense than
I don't like that. That is so dumb. Like I just
so
fuck.
physics just
like,
didn't get a Nobel this
literally
year.
like so you're telling me
yeah.
that there are physicists that were beat out by people who are not doing physics.
Yeah.
I don't
They're just
get it.
typing commands.
Deep learning is math, right? It's computation, but it's math at the end of the day, right? Like
Well, yeah.
Make
If
a new
anything, it's
fucking
not bad.
category
That's my
and don't
opinion.
devalue people's life's work.
Yeah. Facts.
But
You know
that's
the
crazy.
fucking the dude Nobel is the guy who invented fucking dynamite.
Yeah.
I didn't fucking know that
Yeah,
until like
yeah.
this week. That's
That's,
just
he gave
crazy.
himself a prize.
No, he didn't give himself a prize. He felt bad for what he created for the world, so he wanted to make a prize for
It
people
was
who were
like,
doing
here's a
good
medal,
things.
Steve.
He was like, "I'm sorry for creating
that shit
this."
go
That's really what it
kaboom.
was.
Like Oppenheimer shit.
Yeah, it was
on
an
Yeah.
apology. It was I'm so sorry.
Why don't we
Please
give out
give us credit.
Oppenheimers every year?
Because that's a name you cannot
Oppenheimer
disassociate
Prize.
with like several
Yeah.
deaths.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And then for chemistry, it was literally an AI discovery because basically Google set up, I think it's called like AlphaFold or something like that. And what it discovered is a bunch of like new patterns in protein folding, right? So it basically cracked protein folding, which has been this big problem that humans couldn't solve for years. And so that's
If
how
we
they
start
won.
giving
AI
awards
literally,
to computers,
AI
bro,
literally solved it. So
Bro.
they're giving this award to AI, basically, dude. Crazy.
That's so dumb.
That's wild.
That's like
He's not eligible. He's not a person.
How much? I don't know. That's one of those like how much human shit was needed, and then like can we just give it to all the human people that it
Facts.
did like that it learned from? Because it's like fuck, it
Yeah,
didn't do it. It did not. Like,
No, because
it
then
did
it's
it,
like, well,
but
why
it
didn't this
do it in terms of
product
this.
win it? Because then it's like, well, why didn't the iPhone win a Nobel Prize for advancing technology?
Yeah. Because it's like if I were to give an award for that, I would give it to the people who created it.
Does not make
Facts.
sense to
The
me.
iPhone should, man. The
I'm
iPhone
over
should
it, bro.
get
In
We're
my
just like, we're gonna
mind,
fucking
it
die.
just
We're gonna
validates
fucking
this
die.
whole
Like,
thing
it's
where
over.
people are just being wild with AI.
We're gonna get to Wall-E too quick, bro. Like Wall-E is a whole movie
I
about
think it's going to be
sentient.
Terminator. They
But,
don't
like-
like us.
But like my thing is, it's like Terminator, Wall-E. These movies are older than this technology, bro.
If
Yeah.
it's
Like-
Transformers, that's worst case scenario.
Transformers is crazy, Bob. Like if that's like
Transformers.
that's you took my brain to a different space
Yeah,
here that I
that's-
was not quite at. But like that is a world that I am not ready for. Please don't let that happen in my lifetime. I didn't like
damn.
no.
Yeah.
basically cars in real life, dude. It's just sentient cars.
No, not
Drive-
even just sentient cars. If they figure out how to like
get
break
transformed.
up and turn into humanoid figures to talk to each other,
Your
that is
breakup pantomime is crazy. If they figure out how to,
it was like how they did it in the show.
that's how they did it. That's how they did it.
They like fixed their postures. They were setting it up.
I guess that's how they did it.
Wild.
Yeah, no. Fuck that. Like, yeah, I'm kind of over it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm one of those where it's like, if you put a button in front of me that would destroy all the current AI that we have,
I'd hit it.
I'm just gonna.
Send
You
it.
don't even have to tell me what it is. Just
I
make
don't.
it
I
a
don't
big
need.
red
No,
button.
this is my thing. I don't need an alternative. Like, I don't need to press this or. Like, I'm just gonna press.
Oh, I
That's-
didn't think I was under
So
threat.
which AIs are you willing to give up? Like, are you
I'm
willing to
willing
give up
everything
that-
everything that you would
everything in your computer right now?
everything that you would qualify past machine learning to the level of like 2016. So
Okay,
if, it
yeah,
would, if in 2000, because right now there are some things that people are just calling AI where I'm like, that's just basic machine learning shit that we had in the past. But it's
Yeah.
like if we go by that definition, I'm very okay with it. And all the shit that is legitimately past that and smarter than that, we can get rid of it. I don't know. Like I get it. You know, we advance
clearly
technology.
it's
It's
already
impressive.
smarter than us. at
Oh,
one
it's beyond
chemistry.
smarter than us. That's what I'm
So,
saying.
We
I
need
mean,
to
I
toss
know
it out
it's
the
smarter
door,
than
be
me.
the natural apex predators we are,
Like,
and
yeah,
protect our
we've-
Let
bloodline.
me
Like
become the king supreme ruler of the world. I'm going to shoot
Yeah.
all of the AIs into space.
That's interesting.
I don't know the
Into
logistics of
space.
how it'll work, but I'm going to
That
do
might make
it.
them more powerful.
I was
Dude.
about to say, yeah, that sounds like the start of a movie that
That's how
goes really
Transformers
south.
became
I
a
was about to say
thing.
that literally is Transformers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, kind of.
It's
you
also-
would just be their like
It's
special
also like a
savior planet.
It's like a prequel to the Moonfall movie. In all honesty,
It kind of is.
There's that one book where basically it talks about like how the whole reason the universe is empty is because every biological life creates an artificial life and gets destroyed by the artificial, and then it just looks like there's
Yeah.
nothing.
the
As
fact
the-
that this shit is believable
Yeah.
is just like it proves how
Dude,
stupid we are.
We're
Yeah,
getting closer and
that's
closer to
wild.
the hole in the side of the hill in Oregon.
The state changes every
I was
time.
about to say it was definitely
Where was
Utah one time.
It's definitely
It was
like
Idaho.
North
It
Dakota.
was
There's
Idaho
North
one
Dakota at a
time.
point.
I could do
You
Utah.
forgot about that.
Yeah,
I don't
North
think it was
Dakota.
Idaho.
Bunker,
The
bunker, right?
hole in the side.
I don't think it was
no,
North
no, it's
Dakota.
not a
It would not
bunker.
be
It's a
North Dakota.
cave. It's a hole in the
Yeah,
side of a
furnished
mountain.
Furnished
No.
cave.
You don't get to go back and add shit now. It was a hole in the
You
side of a fucking.
misunderstood.
You said I got my hole in the side of the mountain that I'm going to, and I can have a hole on the opposite mountain across from you. I wasn't allowed inside the hole while you're about.
That's not true.
I believe that's what was said. We got the
I
tape.
don't.
We got the tape.
Yeah, I feel like that
can
was
be run
that
back.
was
Why would
the
I have
original
kicked
comment.
you out of my hole?
I would feel like I was never invited.
No, I feel
Also,
like I
this is
invited
wild.
you
We
to
have
my
to
hole.
Out of my hole. Wow.
Stop.
What the fuck is that?
Wild.
I invited you to my hole. It's so crazy. We need to end this episode.
How's there a problem?
Oh, I've never seen such a sign to go home.
And you said something about like flagging down the AIs. So then you had to go to your own hole.
You guys can't share a hole.
No. No, and I had to tell him he couldn't use mine, but
So now you remember that I could.
it was because you were gonna give me away. No, or it was just for safety, and we were gonna flag each other down with smoke signals.
Yeah,
I
that's
remember
what it
that
was.
part.
Yeah, I remember that part.
I'm not going to a hole in
For some
Oregon,
reason, this hole in the side of a
Utah,
mountain is
Dakota,
reminding
or
me of
Idaho,
that,
wherever it is.
I'll dig your hole.
You guys remember that Leonardo DiCaprio movie that was like a thriller? He's like insane on an island. You guys are-
I pray no one ever clips our show. Like, the amount of audio you could get.
Oh my god.
You gotta watch the whole thing, man. You gotta watch the whole
It's like right near the end.
I'm waiting for the day someone like in my life finds this and takes out every wild thing I say and then plays it somewhere.
Yeah, just run for office. I feel like sometimes I want to run for office just so I could see what dirt people find.
Oh,
out.
dude, I would stand by this one. Like I stand by everything I say.
I'll dig your hole and I'll dig your hole too. I'm
We
digging
can all
everyone's
go
hole.
avoid the AI together. I will die on that hill running for office, and I
It's
will
like,
get
I
more
will
votes
dig.
for
I will
it.
dig more holes than anybody in office before me.
You ever seen
Bob
the
Bob
movie
will
Holes?
save us.
I'll set
Make a
the record.
tinfoil hat.
They
He's
call
gonna
me.
create a Faraday
Call
cage
me
around
Bobby
his
the Hole Digger.
Bobby Yelnats.
Bob, are you gonna line your little cage with like metal mesh? Create a
My
Faraday
hole?
cage.
You gonna Faraday cage your hole?
Do I need to Faraday? Sorry.
Yeah.
Do I need to Faraday cage my hole?
I feel like you need to if it's an AI problem.
My Faraday cage is the ground. Everything is ground. I'm not going to get electrocuted.
no,
I'll need a
the
Faraday
point of the
cage.
Faraday cage would be to hopefully not be seen, like to be off grid, to not be.
And
That's not how a
electric
Faraday
cage
cage works.
underground.
I feel like this was not going to be a basic Faraday cage, but I felt like it was more something to keep you off grid so that you can't be seen from satellite.
I think you'd still see through a Faraday cage in that sense. You just like can't communicate in or out of it. So you take a cell phone in it and it loses all its signal.
Yeah,
But you can see the cell phone.
yeah.
I don't think it would like hide
feel
me
like-
from them, but
I
like,
feel like
if one made it in, he couldn't call out.
What materials could you use to, protect yourself to not be seen? Or why am I entertaining this?
I'm just gonna
entertaining this?
use
I'm
my
done.
instincts.
No, never mind. Why am I entertaining this? It's like-
We went so
I'll teach you the ways of the jungle.
I don't want to.
we keep going into there, man.
Oh man.
It's like how did we get ropes up?
Last time it was nuclear war. This time it's AIs.
Oh my god.
What's next?
No, I think I said originally
You're gonna
this
run
was for the
Are you
AI.
gonna
not
dig a
Yeah, I was about to say
nuclear.
nuclear war.
The
a
nuclear
hole
war
in
is
the
going to
cave
happen
doesn't
while
really
I'm
help.
in the hole.
I don't think it's gonna. I don't think the hole's
Yeah, the
gonna help
hole's
you
not
during the
protecting
nuclear
them.
war.
Oh yeah, I won't be
Yeah,
by any
that's-
big population centers. I'll just hunker down for a few days.
You know,
Why would they shoot
honestly-
one at the middle of nowhere in Oregon?
I feel like Fallout is a little bit different
Yeah,
than that.
like
I mean, like how far
Seattle
away,
Modern
gets hit.
nuclear bombs
how
don't
far away
have
can
fallout.
you get? How far away can you get from like the blast radius? Would be the question.
Oh,
And I
you
feel
could be
like,
good outside.
I feel like it depends on like where you go
Yeah,
to, because
Uh,
they could just do some bomb runs for the fuck of it. Also, if people start running with you that direction, and the goal is to kill people,
Well, let's be clear. These
you got to
aren't
get away
bomb
from
runs.
people. You got to get away from people.
These aren't bomb runs, though. It's not like no bomber will ever fly.
That's
into
not
the
so.
world again.
I'm sorry.
It's gonna
I
be a
meant, I
missile.
meant, I meant more like the reign of a bomb run more so than an actual bomb run.
That
I've
would be
never said
wild to
bomb this
do
many
with
times on this
nukes,
show,
though.
but I'm saying like
Yeah.
more so like multiple nukes sent in. They're just
That
like,
would just be. I mean,
The
like,
fusion bomb
okay,
would
you're,
just-
if you're gonna get like all of one city,
Yeah.
that might make sense. But why are you wasting nukes on this random hillside with nothing on it but me in a hole?
No, but you might still get radiation.
No, but they're
Modern
sending them
nuclear
everywhere,
bombs
though.
don't have fallout radiation.
Okay, you're right, but also let's say this
Someone
comes from a
get me
country that
directed.
does not have modern nuclear bombs.
Yeah, what if they're like,
That is
fuck it.
another problem I think with nukes as well, where it's like everybody's playing a different game and everybody's got a different fucking recipe. Like,
Maybe we'll have to dig a hole, cement it out, and make a radiation shelter.
it's crazy. Cement in the ground.
No, dude. Yeah, North Korea's definitely not got a modern one, dude. They probably got a really shoddy, crappy nuclear.
Bro, that was like that bitch got a 60% chance of actually
Yeah.
missing. Like it's like
Yeah.
They might hit themselves. Like
I don't think so.
That'd be wild. That'd be wild as fuck.
If
It
they
just
shot
goes up
something
and
straight up and hit themselves, you just like
Yeah,
punch
just
that.
yeah, that did happen.
That'd be wild. Though.
We can get out of here though, because I'll drag you back in. We're
it's
now
like we will
talking
go back
about
to
this.
hillsides. What,
No,
what-
we never stopped. That's how we got
We
there.
already went back. Yeah.
what content are we dropping? What content people got coming
Oh
out?
man, we got some shit. We got some food
got-
court stuff.
A 3D printing video coming.
That too.
I have to finalize the cleaning of my desk.
I looked at so many
Yeah.
3D printers today, and it just made me sad because I went to this place. I'll tell you about it when we're not on here. But like they had all Taz Pros in there, and I was just like, "Fuck, I want to steal one of these beds off of these printers so bad." That's not,
Shoulda.
I'm not going to. It was a nonprofit. It's like, I'm not going to steal this. They do youth programs, man. That's ignorant. But did I want to?
They got
Yes.
scammed.
They definitely got them for free through donation.
Oh, did they?
Of course
Okay,
they did. Like, what?
CPS got scammed for their 3D printers for sure.
That's crazy.
Dang.
But yeah. Wild work.
That's wild.
I'm not dropping anything, and if I do, I'm not gonna tell you. Like, I mean,
Hey.
it'll just fucking come out. I don't know
Mystery
what I'm doing.
surprise.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm
Oh,
doing in
yeah.
life anymore.
Surprise.
What else? What you dropping, Parks? You got anything on the way?
Dude, I got an app coming, dude.
Oh fuck yeah,
Hey.
yeah, that shit's really cool.
Got
I
an
do
app.
want to see if Apple
This app
allows it.
coming.
I do want to see if
Oh,
Apple
yeah.
allows it.
Do a big
So,
AI
yeah, I don't
marketing
know.
push.
Do a big AI marketing push is crazy.
I'm definitely not adding AI to this at all.
Yeah.
No, don't add AI to it. Just say
What
it as
apps
AI.
does it? What apps does it
Just
integrate with? Does it integrate with both
Um,
Apple Music and
So
Spotify?
it's only integrated with Apple Music right now.
Okay,
Um,
true.
because I tried Spotify, I could not figure it out.
Yeah.
Like in like a meaningful
I would
amount
think
of-
Spotify would be the easier one.
Yeah, I'm actually
No,
surprised.
it's actually really complicated, and like none of the code that's out there works right now. So I was like,
Damn.
great. And so I just figured out Apple Music. It just
Can
worked.
you?
'Cause it's like
Does it-
integrated.
Does it have
with the-
haptic feedback with the click wheel?
Yeah.
Fuck
That's the main
yes.
thing I added in
Fuck
there.
yeah.
But like the wheel is still like kind of fucked up. Like it's pretty hard to do, right? So
I
if
feel
you
like
don't
that
have
is the hardest part of this.
yeah, that's the hardest part, right? So I'm just basically trying to perfect that before I put it out. So the problem is like you can imagine if you don't have a physical wheel as you're going around, eventually the direction starts changing, right?
Mhm.
So then the wheel doesn't know if you want to go the other way.
This is
Right,
the
you know?
exact same problem that actual iPods had. Like
Yeah.
actual
Yeah.
iPod click wheels had the problem where if you like tried to do like a quick scroll, it didn't know where you were.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, okay, are you going backwards or are you going forwards at
Mm.
some point, right? So then the wheel gets confused because it doesn't make sense, right? So if you start going to the right and then all of a sudden you start going to the left, it doesn't know, what you're doing
Yeah.
unless you have a physical wheel,
I
right?
feel like you got to get an
Can
iPod
you just
and like
emulate a wheel? So
That's
like
what
if I move my thumb
Maybe,
over
yeah.
here a little bit, there's a virtual wheel that moves 30 degrees, and then when I move it back,
Yeah.
it goes 30 degrees, and then
But-
180, 970, just make it a
But
large
will
enough
it-
bit to track a lot of scrolls.
Yeah, but like, would it stay there after you pick your finger up, or would you have to make it always return to zero?
You could return to zero release.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Sure.
a spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
you get-
damn. Yeah, you're essentially just making like a rotary dial.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it
like-
also can't
yeah.
have an input for
feel.
return to zero. So return to zero
Really?
can't have an input on the iPod, or it'll
No.
rotate backwards on your screen.
No, so if you go around one way, it'll be 360. Then whatever the next.
I think
one
what
is,
I was just saying was like if
Yeah.
you stop, yeah. I was thinking like if you stop at 180 and it whips back to no to start, or like wherever you pick up on the dial, like will you always have to start, or wherever you start is the starting
It's
point, and then
zero.
360
Yeah.
exists. Okay, cool.
Is
That's
that
that's
one
not what that is what I
revolution?
was losing. That is what I was losing inside of here.
Yeah,
Where
so
I was
the-
like, is zero
position of
always
the
top?
turn-
Like
No, it's,
Zero is
yeah,
always
wherever
the place where you
initial
touch
Yeah,
it.
the position of the
Yeah.
turn doesn't matter.
okay,
Yeah.
got it. Cool. That that could have been off screen.
Yeah, we can get out of here. We're distracted again.
Because I'm just like, damn, like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But I feel like you guys are just explaining concepts to me now.
Yeah.
That might not be interesting for the viewer. But hey, quote for your life. Anybody got a quote for their life?
What's that
Oh,
line?
you're not on gold anymore. That's not the quote, but
It's not the quote, but your
I
phone's not
accidentally
gold.
turned it off during this, and I was like, oh my god, colors.
Damn, who's got a quote? Who got a quote?
Give us a weather quote. Give us a weather quote, Bob.
I was going to say the only quote I got a mega super chat.
Super chat.
That's the
I
quote.
don't know what you want me to say. That's a quote.
Mega super chat.
I don't know if anyone ever said that, but
Super
mega
chat.
Got a super mega chat.